Regis, last season, early part of the season, you spoke about the development of the team and the levels at which you wanted that team to develop, and you said it's like in 3 months we hope to be at this point, in 6 months and another level. You've got virtually a new team this season. Are you looking at this team now in the same respect, the same way that you looked at the development of the team last year?
Yeah, it's exactly the same process, because I think it's part of the identity of our club. We want to develop our players, our squad, to help them to become a better version of the squad, and to help the players to become better players. So it's a learning process. We challenge them, we support them, and we try to give our best. Yeah.
Are they ahead of where you expected them to be?
I like being surprised. I think the dynamic is positive. I can't say anything else. It's really clear. But it's always a new journey. And we started well because I think the connection, the energy are really positive. Now we are facing new challenges, so it's always fragile. And we know that this league is really competitive, so every day is a new day.
And it's a reflection of just how good your recruitment was in the summer, and that you got the bodies in that you wanted to get in. But it's also a reflection of the culture that you developed over the last year and a half.
Yeah, I think it's really connected, because we don't start from scratch. It's really clear. The identity of the club is already there. The players who were here last season help a lot. And the new lads are bringing a new energy, new style of play, new profiles. And the connection so far is really good.
I said to you after the game at the weekend at Nottingham about this self-belief, this belief in the team, and a lot of that must be, even though this is a new team, a lot of that must have carried over from that self-belief in the team last season.
Yeah, it's still a question, and I had this conversation with our captain this week about this topic, and he told me the team is really balanced, ambitious, but at the same time aware of the different elements we have to develop to become a better team, and alert, aware of our weaknesses, our strength. So it's really balanced so far.
And in terms of that balance in the team, you brought in 3 or 4 new performance coaches, nutritionists. Is this all because every percentage, every degree is important at this level to make sure you're leaving no stone unturned?
Yeah, absolutely. I think if we stagnate, it will be clear that the opponent will damage our team. So we still have to upgrade. Is it the environment? Is it our ambition, our energy, our consistency? Everything is important. So it's a long journey. I think we can't finish this journey, to be clear. But we are in this way.
Old Trafford at the weekend, and every week we say, is this a good time to play whoever? But I think the way that the season has started, this probably is arguably a very good time to be facing Manchester United.
I don't know. We'll see at the end of the game. Playing at Old Trafford demands strong personality, strong character. So I still believe that we'll need to upgrade our performance to be competitive in Manchester. They are strong to create many chances from everywhere, direct play, through, in behind, set pieces, with talented players. So it's not needed to explain that have qualities. Now just a question of click, confidence, circumstances, scenario, we don't know. So we don't want to be this team. So for us, the only thing we can control is our way of playing, the way we want to play this game, to face this challenge, being aware that it will be tough.
Injuries-wise, there's been some speculation that Mukiele might be a doubt for the weekend. Is that the case?
No, it's okay. Yeah.
And everyone else okay?
Yeah. So the minute.
Okay?
Yeah. I am.
Great, thank you.
Regis, what have you made of Manchester United's start to the season?
I don't know exactly because I think my focus is only on us, and every weekend obviously we'll analyze our opponent and just a short focus, and we try to find the right way to manage their strength, how they can create danger, and we try to find solution to get opportunities and to win the game. So after that, I don't have a specific opinion about the club. I think it's a huge club with a big history. They have strong players, so hard to beat.
I mean, they've obviously made a poor start to the season. The team have made a very, very strong start to the season. Do you feel you're in a good position? I know you can't tell the result until afterwards, but do you feel you're in as good a position as you can be to go down there and cause them problems?
Yes, absolutely. I think even with against a squad with strong momentum like Crystal Palace, we tried. So every game is an opportunity. We don't know before what will be the scenario. Football is still unpredictable, and one decision making can change the whole dynamic. So knowing that, we try and we try our best to get points. Simply as that.
I know it's before your time here, but one of the Manchester United players, Ahmad Diallo, a big favourite of the Sunderland fans, for what he did here during a loan spell. Is that something you're aware of, or maybe some of the existing players have mentioned to you?
Yeah. It was his spell here was really important, and the coaching staff likes him, and as a person and as a player, so both. And now he's in the opponent. He plays with the opponent, so he will be an opponent, and will be great at the end to say hello. But during the game, won't be friend.
And I suppose reflective of your good start to the season is another nomination yourself for Manager of the Month for September, and two of your players, Robin Bruce and Granit Xhaka. How nice is it to be mentioned, nominated like this, and does that show just how well you've done?
Yeah, it's a pleasure, obviously, because it means that our collective performance is positive at the minute, and we want to be competitive in that league. It's still better to start with confidence, with points, with the feeling that we can be competitive in that league, even if it's tough. Every game is different, and so positive as a manager, because I'm the man who speaks with you, but it's really clear that it's collective work, it's a collective effort, and everyone has his own role. It's important to value even small tasks, because it's important for the whole output at the end.
And I guess for those two as well, finally for me, proof of how good your recruitment was in the summer. Two players in Xhaka and Roos who arrived for around about £22-23 million combined. It's quite rare now you see Premier League transfers for smaller amounts like that, but for the two of them to have the impact that they have, it shows that there are bargains, if you like, to be had out there.
Yeah, the Premier League is expensive. So, yeah, the recruitment staff, the structure, the process, I think was positive this summer from previous experiences. So we are learning as an organization as well, and with small upgrades, but sometimes to be clear, aligned, can help to make the difference. I agree.
Hi Regis, only 6 games in, but the milestones are being ticked off so far. Unbeaten at home, first away win, one of the best defences in the league. I just wonder, how proud does it make you, even at this early stage in the season, to hear those milestones being ticked off?
I think the most important thing is the points. If we win points, it means that we are competitive in the league, and this is our objective. After that, I think it's clear that we started with a specific identity. We want to defend well, we want to defend as a unit, ready to suffer together, because this league is really demanding. even with new players, new lads, new culture. This is the key point for our squad. And if these foundations are strong, after that you can express yourself with the ball. It wasn't our best part at Nottingham. I think we definitely can improve this area of our game. But because we don't concede goals, it's not easy to find a way to break this defense. We are still alive. And after that, you can build confidence, you can build new patterns, you can help the players to get confidence across different games.
Keith was talking about obviously the Player of the Month and the Manager of the Month nominations. Who knows, maybe the Taylor Swift fans will be voting for you once again. But on Player of the Month, Robin Roos, how much potential does he have as a very young goalkeeper still?
We don't know. We don't know, but he starts at a really high level and is really balanced, which means that he can manage different events, different scenarios, different problems. He can get different opportunities with the ball as well. So happy to have this goalkeeper in the squad.
I'm not sure if you've seen this stat, but no promoted side in Premier League history has ever reached 11 points after 6 games and being relegated. How do you feel about that?
I feel that we still need the 30 more points. So this is a good start of the season. Yeah, good, positive. Now go again.
Old Trafford is a place where traditionally, I think, a lot of sides naturally in history have gone and kind of maybe feared or overly respected Manchester United. Does Sunderland fear anyone in the Premier League right now with the way you are playing?
It's not our approach. I think we want to express our ideas, our football, our identity as a unit, as a club. And after that you have a game, and if the opponent is stronger than us, we'll respect that, but without any regrets at the end. So it's our way of playing.
Just finally from me, Sunderland must be doing very, very well because a certain Alan Shearer on Match of the Day praised Sunderland at the weekend. Did you know this? Thoughts of a Newcastle legend praising Sunderland the weekend?
Yeah, which is very positive, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate.
Thanks, Regis.
Hi, Regis. Obviously, the team is your priority, but do you take some personal pride at going to Manchester United? Some people thinking that you're favourites going into that game. I guess as a manager, you want to manage at the highest level. Many of us think the Premier League is the best league in the world. Do you take a bit of personal pride going into this game?
Yeah, it's maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, thinking about this idea should have been a bit weird, probably. So now the journey is always going on, so we don't pay too much attention about this event, even if it's really huge to live this journey, especially in Sunderland with this club. So going at Manchester United, huge club, huge history. It's an honor because it's not usual, but at the same time we are so focused on our game, the way we want to develop the squad, that sometimes it's a new event and let's go, we'll see.
And just finally, I mean, so much is going right at this club at the moment. What would you say is kind of been the biggest factor, the key thing that's creating this atmosphere of success at the moment?
I think the main point is probably the collective effort. We are really aligned and with this belief that if we work together, we can create something different and really connected with identity. So this alignment, I think, is really powerful. You can feel the energy, even something that is difficult to define. But it's a complex system with an emergence, and I think when you work together with simple ideas, because it's not so complicated, but we are aligned, you can create something different.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Regis, hello. I wonder about Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. He seems steadfast that he will play the same system every week, despite perhaps not getting enough positive results. As managers, do you have to be flexible with the systems that you play, or can you understand his point of view that he is adamant that is the correct way to play?
I don't know for him. For me, I can speak about my ideas. I think the consistency is really important for the players. If you change specifically at the beginning of the journey with a team, they need a consistency to learn from different experiences. Positive, yes, we can reinforce this area, for example, through the system. And from mistakes, and because we won't face exactly the same situation twice, it's always the case in football, but could be really similar. So if you change all the time the system, the unpredictability is even more important. So for us, for me especially, I like being consistent. I think now it's not just only a question of 3-4-3 or 4-4-2. The system are flexible through different phases, but being consistent through these different phases is, I think, for me, is very important.
And because Sunderland have had such a good start to the season, is now the best time to be playing Manchester United at Old Trafford?
I repeat, I don't know. We'll see at the end of the game. They can have a strong reaction or staying a bit not at their best. So for us, we don't know. The only point we can focus on is our way of playing, our ambition. So I still believe that we'll have, again, to upgrade our performance to be competitive in Old Trafford.
Thank you. Bris, just on your adaptability, how important is it that you've had players come out of the team because of injury, suspension so far this season, but you've had those being able to slot so seamlessly into the side and essentially continue your momentum?
Because we are consistent, I think. So players from last season, for example, when they had to come off the bench, they were ready because they know the system. They experienced different situations, so the connection is really quick. And I think we created within the squad a clear idea about how we want to use our players, who might be the starter, who could be the second one, and if you get your opportunity, just get ready because it will be for you now. So for example, for Arthur, for Rigi, when they had to step up, they were ready, knowing the system, knowing their teammates, and it wasn't so difficult for them to connect with the squad.
And just on the defence, how easily or how quickly have you been able to get Robin Roos to gel with that back four and make them such a solid unit?
I think good players help. It's always easier with someone who is really smart, curious, with the willingness to learn every day, with a really high level. So the attitude is absolutely unbelievable in this group, and Robin is one of this player.
And just finally, when it comes to goal scoring, do you encourage your deeper players, whether that be midfielders or even defenders, to get in goal scoring positions and execute plans, like we saw for us when Omar scored last week?
Yes, on set pieces, I think in this league especially, it's so hard to break the opponent in set attack. In transition, maybe it's a bit, I would say, easier, but not so much. But set pieces are really crucial for especially a promoted team to be competitive in that league.